Hey everybody, what's up? Don Carr, and today I'm here with Jamie Stillman. Jamie.
Hello.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Yeah. And Jamie is with Earthquaker Devices, of course, and we're looking at your pedal picks.
Yes.
This is kind of cool, man.
I basically just went into the Sweetwater store, picked a bunch of pedals that I would use on a pedal board, and you guys put together this cool pedal board for me.
How nice is that, man? How nice is that? And so here it is, completed, the pedal board, right?
Yeah.
These are like from our store, these are your picks.
Yeah.
These are the ones that you would use.
Yeah, funny, most of them are Earthquaker pedals.
Imagine
I'm
that.
like that, I guess. I strayed a little bit.
Yeah, no, all good, man. I know that as a player, you know, sometimes when you're building pedals, you're building them for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, that is a thing that I say all the time, and I do think it's the truth. Like, of course, there's lots of pedals I love from other brands, especially like
sure.
vintage gear and stuff like that, but most of this is like I hear a sound and I wish that I could have it, and then I go make it, and then we turn it into an Earthquaker product. But
yeah,
there's a reason why I picked them all. It's like in my head, you know, the ideal sound.
Yeah, right. Man, I like this concept too, though, because it's not only just like a list of your picks, but this is everything on a board, like in a functional sense.
Yeah.
And so this board is going to stay in the store.
Yeah.
Right. And so people can play through it through the end of December 2023. So come in and check out Jamie's pedal picks, right?
I'm honored. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
I appreciate you guys asking me.
Man, I love it. I'm excited. And so now we've done a what's on your pedal board.
Yeah, and this is kind of a condensed version of that board that I had when we did that.
I noticed that as I was looking at it. I went, looks vaguely familiar.
Yeah, if I like a thing, I stick to it. That's kind of
that's cool.
the problem.
Yeah, that's cool. So let's kind of walk through it here.
Yeah.
So you're coming into the Swiss things.
Yeah, so that's kind of the heart of this pedal board.
Yeah.
Going into the Swiss things and out of the Swiss things is just a single channel, so it's coming out of A. I'm using this brand new Mission Engineering EQD1 pedal, which is the pedal that we designed or partnered with Mission Engineering to design specifically for Earthquaker.
Cool.
So I'm using that as the volume control for this, and then a tuner out to a cork pitch black. On my personal board, I use like the larger one, but you got stuck the baby one.
Right, for size, yeah.
Yeah, and it fits really nicely above that
Yeah.
expression pedal, I have to say.
Right.
So, and then we have it divided up into 2 loops, and this is exactly how I do it on my pedal board all the time. And it's exactly how the Swiss Things was built with this idea in mind. Go figure.
Yeah.
Is, you know, distortions into octave pedals. That's all loop 1.
Okay.
And then all like the modulation and delay goes into loop 2. And then that way you can just kind of bypass all of them just by turning that on and off. And my idea behind that, like why I even made this thing, is just I had songs in my band at the time where I needed to turn like 3 or 4 pedals on at once and off, and I experimented with MIDI switchers, and like my brain just doesn't function like other people's, I guess, where I was like, I don't want to sit here and program this thing. I just want to touch a button and just
have it go away.
Just all goes away.
Right.
So at the time, I was like, well, I could just do this. I'll put 2 effects loops, and then it's like, well, you need a buffer if you do that. And it's like, you have a buffer. Why not add the volume control for like the tuner mute? And it's like, all right, Swiss Things is boring.
Yeah,
So,
now it's the heart of the board, right?
Yeah.
Man, let's give it a listen.
Yeah, sure.
Let's do.
So this is what it sounds like, totally muted.
Sounds great.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Really quiet.
That's the best sound you're going to get out of this.
obviously great picks. I mean, clearly, right? You know, these are your designs that you like and used for you, man. And I really appreciate the two harmonizer kind of scenario you got going here too, man.
Like this, the Quintessence has been kind of a mainstay for me because I don't have two hands to do like harmonies that I would record on a record. But this has like been the one that I kind of landed on. I feel like it's the most intuitive, and it's like an unnatural sound, but a really fun unnatural sound. I think, and it reacts really well to playing dynamics.
Yeah.
And then the whammy Ricochet, which was brand new to me when we did the pedalboard, and I think I have it. Well, I know because I still have the board. I have two on there, and one that goes down and one that goes up. I think this is a lot of fun, especially when it's fed into delay or echo. Just doing that fifth up bend.
Yeah, that's a neat sound, man, and especially when it's like at the end of the chain and it, you know, so it raises everything. Yeah, you know,
it's fun to play with, and then you know the ledges I just added, and then the big stray is the El Capistan, which I love that pedal. Before we made the Avalanche run, like that was it for me for tempo delay on the board. It's a really great tape delay emulator. Like I don't think there's a better one.
And man, it sounds so good. It feels really good. It sits in the mix right. It can kind of do whatever you want, the crazy stuff, the subtle stuff, you know. It's really
just
nice,
just the right amount of options. Like today, like this is the first time I've really played with it in a long time, and like I remember exactly why I love it so much. It sounds really good.
That's cool.
And then Grand Orbiter can't have enough phase on everything.
Oh man, no kidding, man. And that can do like the super swirl if you want it to.
Or be really subtle, like a phase 45 or phase 90, something like that. But I really like it where it, like how I have all these pedals set is exactly how I would set them, like using the Rainbow Machine like chorus and just bringing it in, bringing the magic in for the climbing stuff.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah, that's great, man. Yeah. That's great. Sounds killer, dude.
Yeah, and this board is really cool. I like the magnetic shelf that you can flip up, and then you have access to the power supplies. It makes it like really easy if anything should go wrong or get plugged or you want to change something out, you can just flip that up.
Yeah, cool. Cable routing's real easy that way too. Just kind of drop it down the hole. I've actually got the larger version of that, and that's my main board, and it's great, man. Never, you know, again, troubleshooting, just pop the lid and there you are, man.
Yeah. This is my first time seeing that. I think it's super cool. And then we have the Strymon power supplies underneath the Zuma and the Ojai, I think is what it is. Which I love those. They're really nice. I like a few years ago we went on tour in Japan, and like, you know, the power's different there than here and Europe, and it was like why don't, like, nobody really makes, at the time nobody was really making just a universal power supply. I don't know why it was like so hard to find, and these ones did that, I believe, at the time. It was like great, and I've been using them ever since. They're like dead quiet.
I was going to say, man, that's the other thing is that I've had a lot of people tell me that when they use an Strymon and power supply, it's just dead quiet.
Yeah,
it's really
this is perfect.
Yeah,
I haven't looked back.
Yeah,
on my personal boards.
Nice, man. Yeah, really nice. Good sounding stuff, man.
Yeah, this sick guitar doesn't hurt either.
No kidding. Good call on that, man. Really good call. That's a nice one.
Yeah, it was the right amount of points to sound awesome.
Jamie, thanks for being here, man.
Thanks a lot for having me.
Man, I really appreciate you, dude. This is a fun project, right?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm honored to be chosen.
You are the one, the chosen one. Yeah. So just a quick recap, everybody. These are pedals that Jamie picked out of our music store, the Sweetwater Music Store. And this pedal board in its entirety, ready to play, will be on display at the Sweetwater Music Store until the end of the year, till the end of 2023. So come by, check it out, play it, man. You can make the sounds that Jamie Stillman makes. Yes, yes. And if you have any questions, of course, about these pedals or any pedals, make sure to contact your Sweetwater sales engineer or check out sweetwater.com. Thanks.